welcome. Janet Beckers here, and I've got a really short episode for you this week in Romance Your Tribe Radio, because you know what? You've got parties to go to. It's just getting really, really close to the silly season, which is the catching up with people, having fun, but also a surprisingly good networking time of the year, because you're very likely maybe either going to different get-togethers that may be, with people who are in your business or around your business, and also surprisingly social events that can turn into being wonderful opportunities to end up growing your business. So what I'm going to share with you is a one sentence phrase that you can be saying to people, a question that you can be asking them that is guaranteed to really make the conversations that you have so much more rewarding and so much more powerful. And this is whether it's going to be sitting around the Christmas table with the cousin twice removed that you only ever see once or twice a year, and you really don't know much about them. You haven't really been a huge part of their life. Or it might be at a dinner party or a social event that you go to, and it could be used in that occasion as well. So this is the universal question that you can be using for Christmas time conversations. In fact, you can be using it all year round, but it is particularly good at this time of the year. So you're ready? When you're in any kind of social event like this, especially this time of the year, a lot of times you can be finding you're going over the same information. You'll be really just sort of going through a lot of small talk. I like to kind of cut to the chase and really start talking about things that matter. Now, here is lesson number one is, people want to talk about themselves, even though, they may be interested in you. Really, people love talking about themselves, and that's quite cool. So what you want to do is let's turn it very specifically over to them. And this is the question to ask. Tell me, what is the one thing that you are most proud of from this year? You know what? It is amazing the kind of answers that you get from that. When I have asked this question of people who I see on a really, really regular basis, it never ceases to amaze me that they come out and tell me something that I knew absolutely nothing about, because it may not necessarily be something that is discussed in the situation where I normally see them. It's a really, it's a really great insight to people. Even more so, I love doing this. We did this last year. We had Christmas at our home, and we invited, lots of family, and then there were friends as well that came along. And we did this going around the table, and there were quite a lot of people there. It was a really long table. So it took a little bit of time, but you know what? People were getting excited, waiting for their turn to come up. And what we learned about each person was really, really interesting, because, I got to hear some great things about my nieces, and some other things about another nephew, and things about grandparents, the things that they considered that they were most proud of. Really gives you great insight to them. So there is a follow-up question as well. So that there will already open up a great conversation without fail. Sometimes you might need to give people a little bit of a prompt. So the next question that follows from that is, so what's the one thing that you are most looking forward to next year? And this is a really powerful question, because sometimes people will tell you something around a business goal or a career goal, or sometimes they'll tell you about a fitness goal. Or they might tell you about a hobby, or something to do, travel, something that you may not have even realized was going to be big for them. Now, whether this is in family or whether this is business, whichever way it is, to be able to really help people to celebrate the things that they're really proud of and those things that they're looking forward to is, number one, it's just great to be part of that. And if this is around business, when it's the things that they're looking forward to, it may very well be things that you can help them with, or that you know somebody that you can connect them with that is going to be able to help them. And that is all around growing your business and growing relationships. So I really want to hear from you. So come and share with me over here on where we've got the show notes over on the website. I'd love for you to share down below. Like, number one, what is it that you are most proud of this year? And what is it that you are really looking forward to next year? So let me start it. Let me start the ball rolling. So I will share with you, from a business perspective, the thing that I'm most proud of from this year. And I would say the thing that I'm most proud of this year is I have really totally restructured the brand and the focus that of my business, from being Wonderful Web Women to being Romance Your Tribe. And a core part of that was creating a whole new training program from scratch at what I know has got the best results for people that have been working through it. It really is the best program I have ever created. I am exceptionally proud of the Attract Your Tribe program. Really proud of that, and really proud of the results it's been getting for people. So that's me. That's what I'm really proud about. And what am I looking forward to next year? Well, I'm really looking forward to knowing that now that I have tested this program and I've had people who've been going through it and they've been sharing with me step by step the results they're getting, I'm really looking forward to next year to really ramping that up, because I know I get results for people. So I'm really looking forward to focusing a lot next year on helping more people go through that program, and helping more people, if they want more personal help, to get them to that next level. I'm really looking forward to that. So for me, creating that strong foundation this year and then building on it next year. They are my number ones when it comes to what am I most proud of and what am I most looking forward to. So I'd love to hear from you now. I'm just thinking, my mind was going on all the other things that I'm really excited about next year and really proud of this year. Because of course we have far more than just our businesses, aren't we? We are really also very much around our personal side, to do with our creativity and to do with our fitness and our health and our relationships. And so I could just share so much more of that with you. So we might do that, continue the conversation over on social media, over through on Facebook, if you're connected with me there, just talking about all those different things, because there's lots of things that I'm really, really proud of and very excited about next year on a personal perspective as well. Okay, so can't wait to hear from you. I would really love to hear from you. So if you can answer those two questions for me, what is one thing you are most proud of this year? And what's the one thing you're really looking forward to next year? And share them down below. Bye.